that two-point conversion?
Yeah, I mean, we practiced that all week and knew that it was in the game plan and that we could call it. And I actually honestly wasn't expecting to call it because it didn't really work very well at the beginning of the week, but we kind of cleaned it up there at the end. And, yeah, it's cool to make a play like that happen.
And then the coaches have raved about Tory just for several weeks, but what impressed you the most about his day today?
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, he's all about the right things. A young guy, he's mature beyond his years, and he just plays hard and works hard. So it's great to see him, having success that he's having.
Do you remember the first kind of moment, maybe in practice, where you got a sense like, okay, this guy could really have a role for us, even like right away as a freshman?
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, the second he got on campus, you just noticed his speed. I think he was like on some record-breaking 100 4x1 meter team in high school. I mean, he was almost faster than me when he got here, and so he's definitely faster than me.
You guys battle back and forth about that at all?
Yeah, I gave him some crap about it when he first got here because I think I actually posted a faster time in the 100 than he did. Maybe, I don't know. He's definitely faster than I am. I'll say that humbly. But yeah, you just notice the speed and explosiveness, and he's very, very mature, like I said, beyond his years, and just loves to play football.
You guys have a lot of talent in that room. Is the level of trust that they've shown in a true freshman unique for a true freshman?
Yeah, I mean, I guess you could say it's unique, but like I said, he comes to work every day, and he plays like a veteran. You know what I mean? And so.
Jaren, you made this move to tight end. Did you imagine yourself having this big of a role this quickly in the offense?
I mean, you always hope for it. The role that I hoped for was just to help the team win. That's still what I try and do. You know what I mean? I do everything I can to help the team win, and when the ball comes my way, I just try and make the play. And you know what I mean? And so I never know what my role is going to be going into the game. I just go out and do what I can, do the best I can to help the team win.
Do you feel like with every snap, every play, you're getting more and more comfortable playing the position?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, obviously, doing it for the first time since high school, it's the more I do it, the more I become comfortable with it. But I started the season comfortable with it just because of my preparation in the off season, and I don't go into a game nervous or scared. I'm very confident in our game plan and in myself, and knowing that, and obviously in the quarterback and everybody else on the offense doing their job. So it's easy to go out there and play confident.
It feels like you and John specifically have a really good rapport, and really on third downs too. How have you guys maybe built that over the offseason?
Yeah, definitely. Just like you said, we got together as much as we could in the offseason, and when he first got here, and I don't know if it was January, February, we got together as much as we could, and a lot of the other receivers and tight ends too, and just trying to build that connection and knowing where he likes to be and knowing where he likes to put balls and stuff. And so, yeah, just the work we put in the offseason, building that level of comfort, and it's starting to show.
Isaiah, just how did you feel about your performance today? It seemed like you really kind of got going and made some plays.
I'm very fortunate to, have the opportunity to get the ball a couple times today, and, just got to showcase, what I can do with the ball in my hand.
What was it like watching Tory, just kind of the way he went today?
Man, he's a great player and a true freshman, so, there's not too many true freshmen that are like him in the country. So, every time he gets the ball, it's a big play. So, that's really cool, like that he can do that type of stuff, and everybody feeds off of that.
Do you remember maybe the first moment you kind of noticed, like, okay, this guy's got something, like he can really have a role for us this year?
I saw his speed probably like one of the first days of spring ball, and I knew he was going to be a special player, but I didn't know he was going to be that good.
Who's faster?
I would say I am.
Jaren said that too. Which is between the three.
I would say I am.
Who's the better quarterback, Jaren or John?
I would say John got him a little bit.
How good is it when, obviously the run game gets going today, but the passing game still producing these, explosive plays? Like, I think you're at 18 through 3 games now for the team.
They feed off each other, the run game and the pass game. And, just to have a quarterback that can run and pass, it's a different threat. And, John, he's obviously one of the best quarterbacks in the nation. So, he's out there wheeling and dealing, and very fortunate to have somebody like him.
Does it kind of impress you how quickly Jaren's been able to make that switch, playing linebacker last year, and it looks like perfectly natural with tight end?
Yes, it's crazy how just natural he looks at the position. He's obviously very athletic, very fast, and his knowledge of the position is very high. He watches a lot of film and stuff, and it shows on the field.
Was it for you guys as an offense when, even if John makes a mistake or you guys, something goes wrong, like the defense is probably going to stumble?
It's great playing with that defense, especially being a punt returner. It gives me a lot of opportunities, as you saw today. Didn't get too many return opportunities, but, got to return the ball a lot.
You and the rest of the receivers got any tips for Grayson after he came up short on an interception dive in the end zone?
I didn't know
You
that was
probably didn't see
Grayson,
it, but
but just look it in.
Today, just how did it feel to play that well today?
It felt good. O-line did really good. Coach Buck did a good job of calling stuff up. Feel like everything was there. Just had to go execute.
Do you feel like you're getting more and more comfortable with more games you play?
Yeah, with the more preparation I'm doing as well, I feel like every game I'm kind of getting under my feet. You know, as a freshman getting out there, you a little nervous, shaky at first, but with games under my belt, of course I'm going to get more comfortable.
Tory Blaylock's told us several times that he doesn't look at you as a true freshman. What do you think stands apart about you in that regard?
Yeah, I think preparation, film study, all the hours of just staying late, being the first one in, last one out, watching film, trying to be better. Talking to those other guys, I got great leaders in the room, like I mentioned before, Javante, X, even everybody in there just supportive, trying to help each other. So I feel like that helps me a lot too to be ready to play.
You played a lot of running backs today. How do you feel like the room as a whole played, extra, like you said, Javante?
Yep. I feel like the room did excellent. We're executing our coaching points, going out there, executing, doing what we can, getting what we can every play.
Does it feel like you're starting to find a groove, just the whole offense with the offensive line and the run game right now? It feels like it's gotten better each week.
Yep. I feel like, in the run game, it's not just the running backs, not just the O-line. It's all of us, running backs, tight ends, O-line. So if they're blocking their butts off, we better hit the hole. And if they're not blocking, we can make something happen. So I feel like as a whole, we're doing better and we're improving every week.
Oh yeah. It was pretty good. We came in, thinking, we were gonna get the best. We're playing the best every single week. Like it's not. You get what I'm trying to say. My fault. Yeah. It's the same opponent every week. We're playing the best of the best. So I can feel it from Monday. The Michigan game carried us, and it was a momentum game. It's just making us keep going. So.
How would you rate Grayson's dive in the end zone trying to get that touchdown?
You know what I'm saying? If I was on the right side, me personally, I'm catching it, a little bit now. It was pretty good, man. Great call overall. Got guys free through that play, so it would have been amazing if he caught it, though, yeah.
Did you guys give him a hard time about?
Oh, yeah. We still are. We still were in the locker room.
Sammy should have just caught it out of the air.
He should have. I'm saying. He's right there, huh?
Yeah.
Where do you think the defense is now compared to maybe this time last year?
This is more kind of outside of football, but like we're much tighter, much closer. It doesn't feel like different position groups. It feels like a team. Like we're going to have to eat with the guys, going to watch movies with the guys, different position groups, and it feels like everyone's bought in. It's the culture. You can see the culture change. So,
are you representing? Brett said it's like recess, basically, in a good way. Just guys playing ball out there. Is that how you kind of feel?
Yeah, it literally feels like that. Like I'm having fun this year. Last year, my first time coming in, but this year, not only me, but like guys that were just getting adjusted to our defense and things like that. Everyone's more comfortable and it makes them play freely. So that results in a recess type of game.
I know we've talked to you about David, throughout the preseason and all that, but how good has it been to see him kind of string these good performances together?
He's balling, man. He's been balling. He needed to do what he needed to do. Outside football, just lock in and do little things, and I can see it, carry on to where he is now. He's just been bought in and doing the little things, man. Yeah.
How nice was it to see Kendel just get back?
Oh yeah, it was amazing, man. That's my boy. It's been a whole year, so it's been really good. Just seeing him out there compete and dominate. I rarely got to see him last year because my first time playing with him. So seeing him now and just how he leads and how he's a captain on our teams, amazing.
What steps do you want to take ahead of going into SEC play?
Just another week at a time. Of course, it's more meaningful because it's SEC play that has more postseason credibility, but it's still football one-on-one, and it's all about winning your matchups. It's all about having the details and playing well. So, focus is take us 1 week at a time and just attack it.
Sammy, where do you feel like your guys' confidence level is at heading into conference play?
We're pretty confident. We're 3-0 right now. It feels pretty good. But that with college football, that any week, any opponent can ruin that dude's dreams. So you have to make sure that you're staying humble and that you're staying ready and staying fierce, staying ready to attack.
Sammy, how good was it to see Kendel back out there, almost a year after that injury?
That's my guy, Kendel Dolby. And to see him, we really talked before the game as a team, talk about how it's 1 year back and that this game means so much to him. And to him, for it to mean so much to him means so much to us because we're all a big brotherhood. So watching him go out there and play his heart out, it just made us feel so much better.
Tough for Mesa. How was that the sidelines? It looked like they were still locked in and engaged with you guys.
Mesa, of course, it was hard for him to realize that he's going to be out for the first half next week, but that Mesa is a ball of light. And him just being a positive guy to everyone, like when Wyatt Gilmore got a sack, he was one of the first people to run to go get him. So, he's a great leader. He doesn't have the captain on his chest for no reason. He's a captain all of our eyes.
Pretty encouraging to be able to see everybody kind of get in on the action, go defensively.
Oh, 100%. I love watching the young guys eat. You had James Nessa and Taylor Heim, Wyatt Gilmore, all those guys, Nigel Smith. They were all eating, getting some stats, getting some play. So it's amazing to watch that happen.
Appreciate it, man.
Thank you.
Thank you. Be out there, man. Can't complain.
What was it like just to finally get back into the lineup?
It means the world, you know what I'm saying? It's almost been a year since my injury, so being able to get back out there, move around a little bit, it means the world to me. I'm truly thankful to be back out there.
How tough was it to stay patient these first couple weeks? Guys are playing, and you just got to stay on schedule and be ready when you can.
It's tough. I'll be honest. It's tough, but you got to think the bigger picture. You know what I'm saying? You can't really get sucked into the moment. And things ain't go the way I wanted to. I prepared to be back first game, Illinois State, but God had other plans, and I just stuck to the script, stuck to the plan, and I feel like it's going to pay off. And I'm thankful to be back out here today.
We saw you play a lot of cheetah in previous years. You're at corner right now. What is that position like for you?
It's cool. I just think the versatility part is big for draft stock and just for the team. Whether they want to put me outside or inside, trusting me to go out there and make plays. It means a lot to me. I do whatever the team want me to do. You know what I'm saying? I trust Coach V, Coach Villar, all the coaches, and I do what they want me to do for the team.
What is they may have asked this before I go over here, what have your emotions been like just all week getting back out there and then being there for the first snap?
So the first 2 weeks, it's been tough, that I wasn't playing, not part of the plan, but, things happen. But going into this week, feeling good, body feeling great, and just knowing, the trajectory of my body was good, and I knew that this week I'd be able to go out there and play a little bit, so it felt good, you know what I'm saying? Like a little calmness, you know what I'm saying? Just getting back out there, shaking the rust off a little bit, but it definitely felt good, though.
Was there a moment where you kind of felt like back in it after shaking off that rust?
Yeah, I would say so. Going out there, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a certain type of feel that you got to get back, you know what I'm saying? And going out there, moving around a little bit, I was warming up a little bit, but like you said, like after a while, it starts to get normal. So
you guys were obviously good defensively last year, but Jayden Jackson was saying that off the field, it feels like a more cohesive unit. Do you feel that at all?
Yeah, I would say so. I feel like we communicate well. Dudes are 2, 3, 4 years in this thing, so the communication's there. We have great chemistry together, so I definitely feel like that's a big part of growing as a defense.
Does it make that any harder in the first 2 weeks, seeing just how fast these guys are flying around, to be like?
You said, does it make it hard?
It make it a little bit harder to be like, I want to be part of that too.
Oh yeah, for sure. You see the guys out there, you're happy for them because those are my teammates. So being able to see young guys like Cortland and all these other dudes get opportunities to make plays, it feels good. But you want to be out there so bad, you feel like a little kid, can't play at recess, you stuck on the wall or something. So but it was good to be able to get out there and fly around with them.
Speaking of that, what's it been like watching Cortland, just the way he's handled his first couple weeks as a true freshman?
Man, he's a baller, to be honest. Just his mindset, his process, the way he flies around. Like he's a young guy, but he doesn't really play like a young guy, and I feel like it's really paying off. We knew this from spring ball up, so he's doing exactly what we thought he was going to do.
Similar. Even he was maybe a little emotional for you to get back and playing. What has that relationship been like between you and your head coach?
You said he was a little emotional?
Yeah.
I think that's a real thing. Even when I went down last year, there's a lot of looks I've seen from Coach V, and when I went down and look at him in the eye, that's a look I've never seen before. Like I could truly feel like he felt some type of way that I was down. So when I came out, man, he just hugged me. He was so happy for me. Me and Coach V have a great relationship. So for all the work that I put in through the offseason, going through my rehab, they report back to him. So he knows how bad I want to be back out there. So I think this moment was a very genuine and a great moment for both of us.
You touched on Cortland, what you've seen from him early on, but similarly, Kendel stepping in at Cheetah and just taking over. What have you seen from him since he's gotten here?
First of all, he's a big dude. You know what I'm saying? He's a huge guy. He likes to fly around. He fits in his team very well. Obviously coming over from Oklahoma State, but he's a baller. You know what I'm saying? And he's been doing his thing, and I've kind of just been rooting him on, and Reggie and all the other guys, and just doing what I can. Not being in there. Coaching up, doing whatever I can to help the team. And all these dudes that are making plays like Kendel Daniels. You know what I'm saying? This is what we expect from all the way back from the spring ball.
You said recess, and that's the same word Brent used post game. Like he wants it to look like that. Like,
Yeah.
Guys just having fun. Can you kind of elaborate on that and what that means to you guys?
Yeah, I mean, recess, you know what I'm saying? This is something that we love to do. We've been doing this since we was kids. So don't go out there and try to overcomplicate it. Like we're just having fun. Like in our eyes, it should be like playing backyard football. And that means sprinting to the ball, running around, just having fun. That's what recess means. I mean, if you love the game, you shouldn't play any other way. So we tend to play the game like that. And, you know, Coach V reiterates that all the time.
Today was obviously a huge day for you. You got to think about the emotions next week and then be back on the field at home and in front of that crowd and all that stuff.
Yeah, I think, man, I mean, the last game I was on the field was Tennessee game. So going back to the home crowd, being able to be out there, it's going to be a big-time game, playing Auburn. They're undefeated, you know, SEC play. So I think going out there and just getting the chance to play in front of the home crowd is going to mean a lot. You know, we're going to be fired up. They're going to be fired up, and it's going to be a great game.
Kendel, what got you through the tough moments of rehab? I mean, it was a long journey back.
Yeah, truly God, honestly. I will always go back to my faith in God. It was a tough journey. And I would be lying if I said it wasn't. A lot of hard days. You have ups and downs, you know what I'm saying? But just keeping my faith in God, trusting that God has a plan for me and his time will be right. I feel like I just trusted that. You know, a lot of prayers, you know, a lot of staying around the team, staying positive around the coaches, and just going through all that, man, that's honestly helped my mindset and helped me stay out that funk and think of the days like today, you know what I'm saying, to be able to come out there and play again. So I would truly say God, for sure.
Thanks, Kendel.
Appreciate you.